Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Just kidding. There's no need for a yo. Almost there. Like the way's almost there. Of course, let's check to see if Restream is acting right. I might have to switch to whatchamacallit though. What up, Ty? And of course, Restream is not working again. I don't understand, but we don't get mad, we just get our solutions together. Oh yeah, my mic's on. Thank you. Wow, I did not have the mic. Wow. Cool. Well, glad nothing crazy was missed. Thank you. That's a W mod right there, because that could have been easily like 20 minutes of low mic. Low mic. Shit. Wow. Yo, this is a good day, low key. Like, today is like a really good day, because like, man, this would easily be like a worse day for me, because I'm a somewhat impatient person. But look at that. I'm gonna touch back on this in a second. Welcome to day 171. Let me tell Glacial I'm live now too. He just hit me up. You going live? I'm like, yes, bro. Exactly. Less than so today is day 171 of streaming every day. It's kind of a crazy time. It's a crazy crossroads right now. About a month ago, About a month ago, I broke my arm and shoulder. I mean, my elbow, and tore some ligaments, and got suspended from Twitch for just going crazy at TwitchCon. And now we're here. Hopefully we're not lagging. I don't think we're lagging, are we? We better not be. We're good. Oh no data, it says. Okay, now it says we're good. Okay, I think there was a tiny bit of lag. I hope not. I think we're back. So it's been about 30 days of this semi-hell. I'll call it purgatory, because it's not that bad. It could be way worse. But you know, we just had to be resilient and keep fighting this shit. You know, and I'm fortunate to, you know, just have the weird foresight to be like, you know what, let me multi-stream. Biggest thing. The lesson is always have some sort of backup plan. So we got banned from Twitch, and but I was able to keep streaming on YouTube and Kick at the same time, meaning, hey, the record is still here. So and the YouTube was my final thing, because my Twitch VODs, if it's not a good one, will expire after a while. My Kick VODs expire just after a while anyway. So the YouTube was the final thing. So it's almost the same exact thing, minus the Twitch audience. But you know what I'm saying? So 30 days seems like a blip in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, we are at, like Ty said, less than 24 hours until we're back on Twitch. Oh, if everything goes right. Also, I realized at the same time, like literally, like when the timer goes off for Twitch coming back, that is like the exact time that we're going live with BHD for this. Literally. Like, what up, Glacial? Like, so literally when I get back from Twitch, I'll be doing an interview on BHD stream, So it's crazy. The timing is incredible. Like literally, that's when the timer goes off. 5 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So like, that's kind of weird. So I'm telling you, it's like that weird like. I feel like the synergy's starting to like come back. I feel like I went through like this nasty dip, but it's like something weird when like shit just starts to lock back in together, and it's the same time. Just as much luck as I was having before, and everything was locking in and working together, and just for that little momentary dip compared to all those other months, I feel like everything is just, I don't know what to call that shit. What the metaphor would be, where it's just like, I don't know. It's like just the fact that it's all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So even so, the interview with BHD, whatever, it's still a come up. It's still a thing. I haven't done any really interviews since I've been a streamer. And are you excited? Hell yeah, I'm excited. And you know what I'm saying? And then to be back on Twitch is kind of like, it's like some temporary like hold or whatever. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Like shit was pending low key. So I'm a it feels good to everything, hoping everything goes right. I feel like I kind of am getting my mojo back. Remember Austin Powers where he lost his mojo and he got his mojo back? That's what I kind of feel like. I'm getting my mojo back. We still got this thing, but even this is getting better though a lot. I made some good progress with stretching my arm out today. It is still kind of stiff, but I feel something different. I feel something different in it, so that's cool. Obviously, I can almost touch the back of my neck, so there is progress. We're doing good. We're doing good. Ty said W. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So yes, in 17 hours and 1 minute and 47 seconds, which is roughly 5 p.m. tomorrow, something like that. Hopefully I did the math right. We should be back on Twitch, but I will probably be on a like Discord call interview thing with BHD at the same time. So I'm gonna be checking while I'm on though to see if I can sign back in. Or I'm gonna like have it. I'm gonna keep pressing refresh or something. I don't know what if they send an email like, "Hey, you're back," or if you just got to figure it out on your own. But I might be slightly distracted tomorrow on the interview, but I'm gonna try to be as present as possible. But I'm gonna be hyped at the same time. So anyway, today we have. I did just actually take a nap. It's this problem where I set my alarm for like an hour and 45, and I ended up just waking up on my own. I think I like snoozed or whatever, or didn't snooze and just kind of was like, oh, I'll wake up, and it was like 10:55 or some shit. I'm like, damn, I fucked up. I was only supposed to be from like 8 to like 9:45, and I ended up waking up at 11 again. But it is what it is. I'm energized. I'd rather be energized than fucking tired. I ordered this Philz coffee earlier. Philz coffee. People like Philz coffee around here. I've only had it like once or twice, maybe only once, and I fucked with it heavy. So, and it's still good. 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 The Philz coffee is coffeeing. That's been my thing. I order the coffee because this shit closes at like 8, and I think you can only order up to like 6 p.m. So I've been ordering the coffee early and just having it sit in the fridge. But you know, iced coffee is iced coffee, so it's still gonna be good when you wake up. Glacial said, "Do you need help setting up anything or any questions before the pod?" I don't think so. If it's just Discord, my Discord works. I'm not gonna stream at the same time. I want it to, but I'm just not gonna. I don't want to like risk fucking up his shit, so I'll just like go on his shit at 5, and then I'll just stream later and recap on mine around this time tomorrow. So if it's just Discord, my shit should work. It's the same camera, the same computer I stream from, so the camera and shit and sound, I'm gonna use literally this setup. It's gonna look a little different because I won't have this like filter on my camera. It'll look a little more natural. It'll look more like, unless Discord has some shit, but it'll look more like this. Which isn't terrible, but yeah, it'll be more like that. But that's the only difference. Oh, you know what I do need though, BHD? Not my bad, Glacier, which I don't have. I don't have his Discord at all. I don't have that link. I don't have it. I'm not on his Discord, so I will definitely need that. As far as questions, I don't really have any questions. I like shit to be organic. Unless there's something that I should know, please tell me. But I like to go in there like not just going off the top if I can. But I would like to have the Discord in advance, as opposed to trying to figure it out and he's not available. So if you could DM me that, that'd be cool. Or send it here so people can join his Discord if they want. But that'll be dope. That'll be dope. I don't think I have him on Discord. I don't think I do. I haven't seen that name or logo pop up, so I probably don't. Yeah, so that'd be cool. He's so BHD. He's doing a stream, a kick stream, W kick. Definitely W kick because they kept me afloat during the storm. And W YouTube too. It's not really fuck Twitch, but like at the same time, it's kind of fuck Twitch. Anyway, so yeah, he's doing this. He's doing a stream, and he's playing Skate, the game Skate. And I was supposed to be playing Skate with him, but I don't. I don't have a PC, and it's only for PC, and I don't. And it's also on console, but I don't have a console, so I guess he's gonna play and then just kind of like interview type shit. I swear he put up more details about it, but I can't find it now. Yeah, and so I'll try to bring my A game with that to make a good interview. Maybe we get some clips. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I fuck with BHD. I like how he promotes himself. I like how he puts himself out there. I like how he everything's on point. His graphics, his presentation. I like his presentation. Is what I mean to say. It's creative. I like shit like that. So I like things like that because it gives me room to like kind of do my thing in there and be inspired to be creative. So I appreciate platforms and I just appreciate being considered to be on. So shout out to Glacial for that, for even trying to bridge these gaps because it's that's what it's all about. Who knows? One of us might pop off in the next 4, 5, 6 months, and it might be him, might be me, and it's always gonna be that thing. You know what I'm saying? And I like these moments like that because it's like, when one of us does blow up, and then people look back, they're like, damn, they were already doing shit back then. This is great. I'm always amazed at the lore that I see sometimes, like where you see people and it's like you see somebody on a platform together and you're like, oh, they have good chemistry. That was a good stream. And you look and it's like, damn, I wonder how long they've known each other. And you look back like 3, 4 years before and they've been doing, it's like, damn, I didn't realize it went that far back. So that's what I feel like is happening now is, it's just real early. There's like this like second wave of stream shit that's this underground shit. And sometimes the underground becomes mainstream. It all it takes is one little thing for anybody to become a mainstream anything. So that's what I feel like is happening, and it's just the beginning. In other news, I did buy some tickets for the Streamer Awards. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty affordable. So I bought 2 tickets. I don't think Monique knows yet, but I just bought them just in case. We go or we don't go, but they were cheap enough where I got them, and that'll be interesting. You can't necessarily stream, but you can apply to stream there. So I'm gonna hopefully that's what I would do for obviously to try to stream there too. You can co-stream. You just have to like use their overlays or whatever shit like that. But I'm like, hell yeah, shit, it makes me look better. So I'm gonna try to do that. Unless the reception in there is ass. Yeah, no, I already got the tickets. It's like December 6th, I think. Only thing is, my dad, I think he's doing a press conference that day for the shit we shot in New York, the PSA, and he asked me if I wanted to go. So I always feel bad. It's like December 6th, Saturday, December 6th. But I think he asked me to go like on the same day, and I was like, I don't know. But I'm like, this is like so much easier to go to than like traveling to like the East Coast. So we'll see. Both things I'm I'm kind of torn, but yeah, I would definitely try to go to this thing. It's in LA. It's like it's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy not to go. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be people there, so it is what it is. I'll go with my broken ass arm. So there's that. So yeah, there's been a lot of I won't really say controversy, but some controversy. Actually, there's been pretty good vibes about the streaming thing, but some controversy. So that'd be interesting. Obviously, like Kai Cenat is not going to show up at this, but you never know though. Sometimes people will do random shit. I think it's one of these things where people aren't like dying to go to this, so it's like it will be a lot of streamers, and then it'll be a lot of streamers, but also it's not like the big huge thing like TwitchCon or like something like that. So it'll be actually I don't know. I mean tickets they range from what I saw from like $38 to like $120. Obviously I bought the $38 tickets. The fuck, but it's cool though. It's in the other thing is in DC. So that's a whole other thing. So it'd be cool to stream in DC, of course, but you know, other incentive. But you know what it is. You know what it is. It'd be a cool comeback. So I got to figure out. I'm pretty sure he said the same day, unless he said it was a Friday. I can't remember. Maybe the 5th instead of the 6th. But it'd be still hard to swing both. Yeah. It just depends, though. There's certain reasons. It's just, I mean, better is kind of subjective because, like, on some. Oh, why don't I see your thing on the screen? In some ways, the other thing is better because it's more personal, and in some ways, the streamer is better because it's potentially beneficial. So that's why I'm torn. It's like I gotta figure out like which one I'm gonna regret more at this point. You know what I mean? For personal reasons, but yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. It's what I didn't do. I should have got the insurance on the ticket to be like so I could cancel it, but I was just being whatever. It's okay. It was cheap. It was affordable enough where it's like, if I don't, I don't. But it's a good option for that Saturday. Great option. So hopefully be in that fold. Hopefully be in that fold. It should be good. It should be, and it's LA, so it's like kind of. I feel like LA is always a good turnout for streamer events. But just because all the people that live here, so I think it'll be cool. And then just it's so much better to be in LA than to be in fucking San Diego trying to figure shit out. Like what I mean, being in your backyard like is just different. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that much more safe being in LA than being in San Diego. Just because I kind of know what more to expect, even though LA is way crazier than San Diego. Better in the sense that you've done many of. No, it's not. Yeah. Well, no. I guess it's kind of it's. That's why I said it's a personal thing. Yeah. No, it's way deeper than what I've done in the past or anything. It's about like how many more things I get to do in the future with my dad. So that's why it's a whole different comparison at this point, especially because of recent things that a lot of people don't know about. So that's why it's promises I made to myself and shit like that is super deep. Yeah, it's like it's not even comparable. You know what I mean? It's like it's so personal, so spiritual. Why I'm torn. Like I feel you though, but it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. You know what I mean? You feel me? You feel me? You feel? I know you feel me. So. It's like shit like that. That's the type of shit that keeps me up at night. You know what I mean? It's like I don't really regret streamer shit. I do for the moment, but I regret like deep family shit like for years. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's deep. It's deep. It's yeah. I don't even have to over explain because you already know. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, say life.
So that's the type of thing I deal with. If it was CT, I would have went to streaming. Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, that's why it's always tough, but it's cool though. Yeah, it's cool. It's tough though, but I try to at least stay in the fold a little bit, just because yeah, shit, it's been a rough year. Low key, it's been a rough since September 2024. It's been a rough, basically a year. Us to say the least, like a crazy year. Like so much has happened from September 2024 to now. A lot, ups and downs. I'll say downs and ups, you know. So it's like one of those things where it's like you have a crazy first part of the year that makes you kind of like change and like promise yourself things, and then you do that, and then something else comes along, something nice, you know, and you kind of get distracted, and you kind of forget what the whole push of the first part of the year was, and then you're back again. You're like, oh fuck, this was the whole point, and it's like I told myself. So it's one of those things. But I'm not too worried, but it's just, you know, it's like future regret is something you can't really anticipate or control. It's just like, damn, you know, for this. I don't know. So I'm gonna figure it out. 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 Next year marks 1 year unemployment for me. That's crazy. Ty said next year marks 1 year unemployed for him. It's crazy. Does it seem like it went faster? Or does it seem like it went slow? Because I can't tell this year. It seems like the longest year. This seems like this whole year was like 15 months to me. You know. I mean, because if that's the case, next year marks 1 year employed, or next week, so that's basically almost December. So that's almost like June. That's like 6 months of like almost streaming till, well, when I started streaming June till now. So I mean, that's almost half of that time you've been streaming. It feels like yesterday's still raw. Yeah, that's a long time. A year is a long fucking time. A long fucking time. Still feels like yesterday still. Hey, I mean, that's good. I mean, that means that it was somewhat manageable, even though there's probably some hard times. That means that because shit, sometimes a year can feel like 10 years. You know what I'm saying, when it's going crazy. So at least you found new avenues to explore that actually have legs, you know. Maybe not the most monetary legs now, but at least it's something, you know, you're doing something that's leading to something. Whether it's like the views that you're getting, that must feel like something productive, like it could turn into something. It has to. It has to. It has to. It has to be for something. It can't be for nothing. You don't see certain success without it being just because, you know. It just means you gotta scale up or just continue until it turns into something else. That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? Because you could easily be posting your clips and getting 200 views easily on all of them. Easily, that could happen to anybody. But that's not what's happening. Them residuals is ending, so it's scary. But the views is rising, almost 10K on TikTok, but 600 short of monetization. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I want to talk about TikTok monetization too. Hell yeah. No, it's not for nothing. It's not for nothing. And you tapped in at the right time too. Like when everybody's talking about, oh, I pay Clippers. Clippers making all this much money. Da da da. And you're like, I'm telling you, it's something's gonna happen. I can already tell something's gonna happen with that. You know, it is happening. You know, it's just a matter of it, just everything. It could be one click away. You could get a 2 million view clip on something random, and it could shoot your shit up. Yep. First viral vid on X the other night from Deshay and DDG. Oh yeah. What was the view? Which one is that one? Hold on. I'll pull it up. Let me see. BKS. Let's see what you got. Oh shit. Hell yeah. Oh shit. So this is like the official clip then. This is the official TikTok clip then. If it hit that, 218K, that's what's up. So it's Deshay hit 1 million got streamer award nomination and a girl. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the official clip if that's the case. If you got 215K. Hell yeah, congrats on that. Wow. Damn, yeah, that must feel crazy on Twitter going up like that. Even this 15K, oh, you got another one that has 15K, the same clip. That's crazy. That must feel crazy. I've never seen Twitter go up like that. Well, even this one, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, shit. See, you never know. That's that shit. That's that shit. You never know. You never know. Consistency definitely. Consistency is definitely not everything, but consistency is going to bring you closer than any. Consistency raises your chances of luck by a million. By a million. Some people are just going to get lucky just off the chance, but if you're consistent, that's that many more pulls on the slot machine that you get by just being there. Bang, bang, bang. Maybe if you just do once a day or like once a week, it's like, okay, maybe you get lucky, but 6 videos a day, just law of averages. People are starting to follow me from that clip. That's what's up. I can imagine. That's a big ass clip. Sheesh, sheesh. Good shit. That's a definite one of my favorite. Oh, what the hell? Definite WWW. Have they? I was gonna talk about this too. I'm glad you brought up monetization on TikTok. So they offered me monetization on my TikTok, but it's like TikTok shop. It's like, okay, you order this sample and then make a video about it and we'll give you a couple dollars. Oh yeah. But I guess they can approve shit or not approve shit. So I'm curious to see those, but not like but basically, so I don't know how that works. But not to like just like post videos though. They usually based on sales. You get free samples to make a vid. If it gets sales, you make money. Yeah. If no sales, you got free merch. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna try those. I'm gonna try to do those. I'm gonna try to do some of those things. But I guess they still have to request it because I just got one. I looked back and it said free sample decline. And that was the one that I actually wanted too. But I'm gonna keep trying. But I did like 3 of them though. I'm gonna keep trying them though. One of them's gonna open up. It's only a couple dollars though. But that's all you would get though, anyways, off of a reel. Is a couple bucks. So we shall see. Yeah, that is something I did want to talk about actually. So I'm glad you said that. Yeah, so we'll see. 10K is the monetization for a vid post. 10K, what, followers? Yeah, I can get there if I keep going. I only have like 6,000, but I swear all my fucking views, yo, I had, yo, my TikTok was, I can't believe how many TikTok followers I have. Like I was a TikTok page like maybe 2 years ago. I had like maybe 100 something followers. Maybe 3 years ago, 200 followers at the most, and all these followers are from like random ass shit like Tota and like what drinker you filter. Like those 2 things. Everything else has just been like the flattest TikTok. But like Tota gave me like 4,000 fucking followers. That's just insane. It'd be nothing, you know? Ty said I got some good free stuff, but the good stuff is low approval. Low approval, they want you to have prior sales and high click value rate, clicks to purchase. Oh yeah. What if you like promote it? That'd be kind of counteractive though, I guess. But to like get it just get yourself out there more. I wonder. Cause that is some bullshit how they how you can have a video and it gets like maybe like I don't know 1,000 views, like 800, no, maybe like 500 views, and then you promote it and it goes up to like 20K for like $8, it's like, well, was this a bad video or are you guys just choosing not to push this shit? Which is crazy. Because, you know, sometimes you'll put in that same like $12, $8 or whatever on the boost the post and it only gives you like 2,000 views. So that's how I gauge whether it's a good video or not. I don't get that shit. Damn. One thing I do, oh, so this is manifesting momentum. Oh yeah, let me put that up because this is really what it is. Okay, so Glacial said, yo, quick question for you. It's a deep, hard question. Pause, but go ahead. Go ahead. Shoot. Yeah, exactly. Ty said they choose not to force you to boost. That's crazy. But it is a good sign, though. I guess if you post a video and it gets 1,000 views, basically, to me, anything over like 300-400, it will usually go. But if your video only gets like 50 to 100 or 200 views, it might not go. So that's really a good sign, though. If you can get like organically like 1,100, 1,500, it'll probably go. Which is like, it's like it's kind of fucked up. It's definitely fucked up. But then it doesn't explain like why some videos can just go viral on their own, though, too, without you boosting it. That's what's kind of the mystery behind it. And then it's like, what happens if you boost one of those videos? That's how you know it's gonna go crazy. If you boost one that's already like, imagine if you get like 20K on one and you just put a little $12 in, how far that shit would go. You gotta try that next time. I'll cash app you to try that shit. I just want to see what would happen if you could hit 1 million off of something that already goes up to like 10, 20K on its own. What's the question, Glacial? Damn, this coffee's hitting, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably one of the best ones. Just like, there is like a little chocolate thing to it, so that's probably why it tastes a little bit better. But I don't know, just the way it tastes. And what was the other one the other day? I can't remember. That was actually kind of good. Oh, that was that fucking coffee in a can, that Millie Bobby Brown shit. I guess that was okay too. Shit, let me know. You picked the video. Yeah, let me see. Maybe a newer one, because I think the timing does matter too. If it's like a new video, but probably like, let me see. It'd be like one like, oh shit. Low key that, damn, 102K already on that. Oh, low key that Deshay one. I mean, if it's already at 100, when was that posted? 20 hours ago. It could probably still go. It could probably still go. That definitely. I mean, I'd just be curious off the minimum boost, what would happen? Ty said you gotta have to do an IRL coffee stream, go around and get small coffees and rate them, type shit. I would do that. I would do that. There's still a couple of coffee shops I haven't been to that would close way too early for the stream, so it definitely could. Pete's Coffee, Coffee Bean, any small little. Yeah, there's actually a lot. It's LA. There's 1 million. They would definitely have to be small though, because I'd be dying. I'd be dying. I'd be dying though. Shit, bro. I kind of wanted to get into the. See, Glacial be playing with my mind. Where you at, dude? Oh yeah. What did So Rakai is banned? What the fuck? I'm guessing he's suspended for like a week or some shit. I'm like, damn. Yeah, we should experiment though, Ty, with that Deshay one just to see what happens. Send me your I guess your Cash App or whatever. I kinda wanna see what will happen. Damn. See if we get that shit to hit 1 million. It has to. It has to. Right? No? Maybe it'll hit like 500. I don't know. Maybe it only hit like 120. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that would work. But I know I definitely put in like $12 and got 20K one time off a video. I'm like, what the fuck? How? Zelle. Yeah, true. I do have Zelle. Or PayPal. I guess I have both. Yeah, send me whatever. Just text me or Discord. I guess I could do that. Yeah, I have all those things. It doesn't matter. Yeah, let's try it. What did I say? I want to get into the idea of, not saying, yeah, when we're rich, or I want to be rich, like, because I put that in my title. I'm like it's already yours. Like, 607 Unk said something that like struck me. He was like, oh, I got you. He was like, best kept at Gmail. Wow, good Gmail address. Damn, how do I even do PayPal? He was like, if you always want something, that means that you never have it, right? So it's like getting out of like the want mentality and getting into like, I already have it. How do I even do this? Oh, there it is. Hold on. All right. I did it. Ty. I did it. So we want to be in a place of we already have it. As you know what I'm saying? Because if you want something, that means you don't have it. And you can never have something that you want. Right? You can maybe get it, but you can never have something that you want. Because if you had it, you wouldn't want it. You wouldn't need it. So it's like we gotta live from the place of abundance rather than what's the word? Lack. Glacier said, "Is middle class a thing? I want your opinion, personal opinion." Is middle class a thing? I mean, yeah, right. Yeah, sure. I guess I'm trying to figure out the nuance of what you're saying. Like I'm trying to figure out like why it wouldn't be, right? There has to be, if there's a spectrum of financial status, there has to be some sort of higher end, it has to be a low end, and there's got to be some gray area in the middle. So now you're asking like in 2025, is there such thing as a middle class? Sure, there has to be. I would say middle class is like the working class, like anybody that's making, depending on where you live, like 45 to 75K is like middle class, I would say. Right? Or like, depending on where you live, maybe 35,000 to 75,000 is middle class. Maybe up to 100 for middle class if you live in California. But I think 100 would put you in the 1%, though. Yeah. Yeah. I want to see what happens with that shit. Hey, it's an experiment. It's a content. It's an experiment. We got an experiment in content, and we'll check back in.
We got content.
And we'll check in with it tomorrow to see what it does. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, so that's the starting point. 102,878. Yeah. Good shit. That's crazy. Telling you, it's that consistency. It's that consistency. And then shit always comes out in a different way. But yeah, to answer your question, Glacial, I think there is a middle class. I think what the common perception of what most people think the middle class is below middle class. I think middle class is something that most people thought that they were in, but realized that they probably aren't. Middle class is kind of middle class is actually probably higher. It might even be more like 55K and up to like 100, depending on where you're at. But yeah, why do you ask that question? Where does that question stem from, Glacial? I'm assuming that you either do or don't believe in middle class. I'm not sure who would not. There has to always be a middle something, even if it's not like a defined thing. But I don't see why not. Unless you're just saying there's like no more middle class anymore. It's just like wealthy and poor, which maybe realistically that I could see how that would be. Oh, show the analytics. All right. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. How do I go Discord? Oh, come on. So this is the analytics. So this is the video that we're talking about on Ty's thing, the Deshay video. No, you can't zoom in. Basically, it was at 102, almost 103,000 views. Average watch time is pretty good, 20 seconds out of 39, so that means they're watching a lot of it. Yeah, 102K. So we'll see what the minimum boost on TikTok does. How many likes was that? 8,000 likes. 584 shares. It's crazy. So we'll see. What was the other image? Yeah. So we'll see. We'll cross compare tomorrow and see how far it goes. Ty said middle class. Yeah, no, of course. Ty said middle class is definitely a thing. Of course. And I think most people probably assume that they're middle class, but they're probably not. You know what I mean? I always thought that my family is middle class, and then I'm like, no, we're actually probably not. Probably not. Some, depending on where you are, but we probably were lower. I just thought it meant like middle class means you're not like necessarily poor, but you're not rich. But middle class is also a lot higher than people would think as well. It's a lot higher. Damn, that coffee was cool. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely go back. Definitely recommend. 10 out of 10. I don't know. Coffee or yak? I don't know. They both serve their purpose. I kind of want some yak. Whatever. I definitely use 6-7 as a response today. I use it in a sense of like almost like I'm not exactly sure how to answer this question. 6-7. Without boost active, I think that vid just hit 103K. Oh yeah, exactly. And sometimes they'll kind of like squeeze out like the last minute things that they were gonna push out before they start the boost. I've noticed that too. It'll like kind of shoot up right before the boost gets active too. So I don't know. And somehow coffee, because I can't do yak every day. Yeah, yak every day. That was bad. That was really bad times when I was doing yak every day or drinking every day. It was cool, but I didn't even feel it. I didn't even really feel it, but I theoretically knew that this was a bad idea. Obviously I'd said some fucked up shit or whatever, but it wasn't really affecting me. I was able to like do it and wake up and reset. It was affecting me a little bit, but like it was what I knew that I shouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like Like that's what was like fucking me up the most. Like this can't be good. This can't be a good idea. This can't end well. So that's where I was with that. So I'm glad to found alternative methods to get similar results. Damn, well, it was just approved. Game on. Yeah, of course it's gonna be approved because it's already tested and it's already worked. Yeah, I'm very curious. I don't know. I don't know what the numbers will be. I just knew that when I did that one thing. Which one was it? It was the. I think it was me breaking my arm or one of the jumping on the table. I was like, well, damn. Like I wasn't expecting that because usually I only get about 2,000 for that, and this shit gave me like 15, 16, 18, 20,000. And it did well on Instagram too. I was like, damn, this is different. So it really, the content really does matter with how the boost goes. I thought that they could just push it out, but it really, the content really does matter, which is so fucked up that they pick and choose when they want to like push people's shit out or not. That's what I'm like. Like if it's a good video, it should just work. Okay, Glacial said, okay, who has more money, wealthy or the rich? Wealthy. Maybe there's more rich people and they collectively make up. Nah, the wealthy. Because wealthy's like, I would consider wealthy like, how much money is wealthy? Like, wealthy is like, what, like 10 million and up, maybe more? No, probably, yeah, like 10 million and up. Maybe it's a little lower than that, but if you, maybe all the rich people in the world, like what would be considered rich? Rich, some people consider like 6 figures rich. If you have like 100K liquid in your account, that's rich. But I would consider like nowadays, like maybe rich, maybe like a million and up. Like rich, like a million and up. Even though I'd be happy with 100K, you know. But Glacial said, thank you. I don't know what the original argument was, but yeah, because wealthy is something else. And rich people will tell you, like, I might be rich, but I'm not wealthy. Wealthy is like, you got money on money on money. And it probably has to do with like circulating money, like potential money, assets and things like that, where it's like just multiple streams and things like that. Yeah, wealth is a little bit different. Wealth is like, it gets into that like, okay, my kids will be good. My kids will be good. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you have to have $1 billion to be wealthy, but it's multiple millions, multiple, like 20 million, 10, 20 million. But what do I know? Well, I'm glad I helped with your case, Glacial. But to some people, I remember I had this conversation where somebody thought having $1,000 made you rich. So it depends on perspective. You know what I'm saying? I would feel rich if I got like 20K liquid. You know what I'm saying? Not rich, but at least for that moment. Hell yeah, GG. We'll see. Yo, people are still commenting on that Tota TikTok post. Someone just commented yesterday, like, or today, like, Tota made you famous. I'm like, what the fuck? You can't even find my fucking Twitch page right now. It's like, damn, this is crazy. This shit's still going up. But I did notice a drop off when those allegations about Tota came out, and then it just like once that was dropped, it kind of like, which I don't know how it got dropped. It just started surging back up again. The power of Tota, and especially when he comes back and starts streaming, I can see another uptick of that. Glacier said, "Oh heck, nah, 1K, I can make that in a day if I wanted to." You know, I'm talking about it's a different perspective though, and this was probably like 2017, but even me and my friends were like, "What the fuck are you talking about? $1,000 is not a lot of money at all." But you know, it was just like a hypothetical thing. Like, yo, why isn't this is weird. This program is being a little bitch. It's not refreshing like how it usually does. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know. My chat's all over the place. I don't know why. I don't get it. But there is that new program that I'm like, if Prism keeps acting up, they might make me try Meld. So Meld is this new, well, it's not new. It's been out for like a year or two now. But Meld is a live streaming platform that lets you multi-stream for free. So I'm paying for Prism Studio to be able to basically was to add YouTube as one of my multi-streams. So you can do that for free. Obviously, they don't have a mobile thing, so I'd probably keep Prism either way. And I do like that it's connected, so I'd probably still keep it. But shit, it's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be a lot lighter weight on, well, shit. It's supposed to be a lot lighter weight on your computer, which is another incentive to try it. I don't know, just don't feel like downloading new shit. I'm kind of like, if it's not broke, don't fix it type of shit on this end. But I could see myself potentially switching over. But since I do my IRL on Prism, it'd be a good reason to keep it since I would have to pay for that anyways. So it is what it is. But I do want to try Meld. It may come up. Maybe I'll do like one stream one day on it, but I like my whole setup already where everything's already ready to go. So it kind of sucked to have to rebuild everything. But we could probably get there pretty easy, just like putting the chat on the screen, having this bottom overlay, and I could get a lot of it done, especially like this right here. Even though I could add it, I just, once this is over, then I can delete. I can't wait to delete this thing up here. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do a Meld stream one random day just to see how it goes. But I do like the idea of it not fucking, someone literally is like, it doesn't slow my computer down. So I was like, okay, I feel like that's what a lot of people are going through with it. So if they made a light version of OBS that doesn't tax your computer, it might be worth it. Well, shit, Glacial, make 2,000. Let's get this neon shit. Let's get this neon shit going sooner than later. Shit, be my investor. I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back. I just need to get in the game. Nah, that's not me. LOL. Oh, you're not trying to be an investor? Shit. You said you can make all this money real quick. All right, Ty said BRB. Shit. I'm just saying. In a day, that's nothing. You must be selling dope. I think the neighbors think I'm selling dope. I'm not doing anyone's money. Nah, I feel you. I wouldn't either. High risk. That's good. You'll be rich forever with that attitude. That's how you keep your money. The best way to have money is to keep it. Saving money is making money. Me personally, if I could ever be famous person, money, never be a famous person, money man. Oh yeah, no. If someone needs money management, that's already setting yourself up for failure because that means that they're already not good at good at managing. So yeah, you're already kind of fucked by design. Totally get it. Totally get it. Totally get it. Totally get it. Let me move this chat over a little bit. Do I like credit cards? I do. I do, but I don't. They're dangerous, but I love them. I love what they're life-changing, but they're also they're easy to fuck up too. But yes, I do. I fuck with credit cards. Hell yeah. But I like it for like little things. I don't like I charging something big on your credit card. It depends on what it is. Yeah, of course, credit cards are fire. I love perks for like the travel ones. Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. I kind of, yeah, I like credit cards. I kind of do prefer to not use them if I can, even though they do have the perks. Something about, I like my money going away immediately. I like debit still, even though I do like the perks for credit is nice though, especially if you're like about that life though. But I do I like the idea of like spending only what I have. But you can use them to your advantage. You can have the money, swipe it, get the perks, and then pay it back immediately. Shit like that, which is the best way to do it. But if it was that easy, people wouldn't need credit cards. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. The perks were like never really worth the headache. Some cars were cool though, like Amex cards and shit like that. Travel points. Yeah, for sure. Ooh, almost an hour. Almost an hour. Tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day. Shit. Fuck. Tomorrow's gonna be a good ass day. I feel like I'm gonna be distracted, just trying to like get this shit together, but. Oh, shut the hell up. Here, yo, I've been doing good without spam, and then the spam just like recently came back. I don't know, out of nowhere. I don't get it. Spam was gone for like a month, and I swear it just came back like yesterday. I don't quite understand. I think the neighbors think I'm selling dope. Yeah, no, it'll be cool. Again, though, if I would never, to this day, I would make this vow. If I ever blow up as a streamer, and I see some not younger, but like a smaller streamer, just like I look at their shit and be like, okay, da da da. Although if you look at my page, you might not be able to tell how much money I have. You might think I have more than I do because of how I present myself, not realizing that like, because you could look at my page and be like, look at all these graphics or whatever, this and that. And you might think like, oh, okay, this has to cost money, or it's like, no, but if I do it myself, it doesn't. But I just wouldn't charge people. I would just want to help because you can make so much more by helping somebody. The potential, even if you don't, it's like if you're at a place where you don't necessarily need money, taking a couple $1,000s from somebody that actually probably needs that for rent or something is like diabolical. I take that as a form of like trying to like not sabotage, but like squash people down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody that's not, if you didn't have money before, you know how hard it is to come up with $2,000. I don't care what you say. If you pay bills, you know how hard it is just to come up with like 2,000 like cash. I don't care what you do. I don't care what job you have. There's no job that you can have and be a streamer like and make easily. You know what I'm saying? Or like you might have 2,000, but that might be like your savings or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to do that as a risk for one shot is like, I don't know. I just look at the math of that and wouldn't. I'd be like, nah, just don't. You know what I mean? You're helping somebody more by like not charging them. You know what I'm saying? Or like just charge, even if you want to charge them like a formality fee, like just for business. Like, okay, just give me fucking 300 and we'll do. You know what I'm saying? Like something like reasonable. Like, okay, like be a real person. Oh, I need 2,500 for a stream. Even though it makes sense, even though you should get that, like you're hurting the person more by doing that than not. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to help somebody, which people genuinely, I don't think people genuinely want to help people. I don't. I think it's business, which it should be, but like, I don't know. I think people should kind of remember when they weren't as big and like just help people. But that's my opinion. It's like Drake, like he's like finds an artist that he likes online. He's gonna charge them $2 million. No, it's like there's no point even charging anything. Just do it for free and make it up on the back end. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that nobody can pay Drake to do a song. That's not like a movie studio or like a big label or a huge artist or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think Drake charged like Smiley for those records? No, there's no way. You think Drake charged like Draco the Ruler for that song? No, I doubt it. There's no way. It's impossible. It's impossible. It would just be like, sorry, I can't. What the fuck? And what is Drake gonna do with $2,500? Like, there's just not even a thing. You know what I mean? You're better off buying him like a $2,500 gift to save him some convenience. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's no point. There's no point. That's an inconvenience to him for even to even have that cash. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I doubt Drake has a cash app, although he probably has a cash app. I'm not gonna lie. Drake probably has a cash app. He probably has a good ass cash app with a whole bunch of money in there. But I get business is business. If you have like 20 million in the bank, you shouldn't be charging like small streamers $2,000 for a stream. Even though it's a great deal. Don't get me wrong, it's a great deal. But I would be thinking about that small streamer like, okay, look, if I give you the stimmy package because I believe in you, because I just take that if you charge me, you don't believe in me. Which you don't have to, but it's kind of like, well, if you don't believe in me, why stream with me? Right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would Drake do a song with somebody that he does not fuck with the music, that he doesn't believe it'll go anywhere? You know what I mean? So, I think people should look at it like, yo, if I don't charge them for this, that's more money that they have to put to make this even better stream. Imagine if you like blow all your budget on just paying the fucking person you're streaming. You don't even have money to buy fucking burgers. You know what I'm saying? And it's again, it's like who, I just don't know how, because I would think if, it just depends. It depends on your situation. You could just be like some rich kid that just has bread and just can keep paying people, like a Savarona. He just has a bag, so he can just like do cool shit on stream. Most people aren't like that. Most people that are trying to come up and streaming aren't like that. Because I feel like most people that have money, they're probably in some sort of situation where they, I don't know, you should be able to just kind of like pull yourself out of that and like do good streams and kind of start to go viral just based off of the things that you can do. Oh, I streamed at Disneyland. Oh, I traveled to this place. Oh, I collab with this person. Oh, I just bought a da-da-da-da. Oh, I rented this thing here. And that shit should start to, I mean, you still have to have personality and shit, but it's not a cheat code, but I don't know. I don't know. But I guess if you're talking shit like, oh, I got 2K for you to do a stream, and you lead with that, I guess people would probably be like, yeah, let me get that 2K. 2,000 is still a lot to anybody, I guess, but still. Oh, here it is. SYN Discord server. All right, let me join it. What does SYN stand for, Glacial? I was trying to figure that out. I have no idea. Nice. Oh, yeah. What's up? That's what's up. What does SYN stand for? That's my one question. See you now. Serious young N-word. Silly yo-yo noodle. Silver Yeti napkin. Super yard neighbor. Subpar nacho. No. Subpar. There's not a lot of Y words. Shit. That's my last name, but there's not a lot of Y words. I'm not gonna lie. Subpar yearly nachos. Suck your nipples. That's crazy. I hope it doesn't stand for that. Serving you now. Skate. Yate. Nate. Sky. Yap. News. It's gotta be one of those. I've had to set each one of the words at least. No, probably not. South, east, north. No. What does it mean? Where is the fuck is he? I'm gonna ask him. I need to know what SYN stands for. Got it. What is SYN? What if he said, I don't know? Solid youth. No, strength, youth. Oh, it is here, I think. Strength, youth. I feel like I saw it. Hold on. Hold on. Where does it say? Strength Youth Network. Maybe that's what it stands for. Strength Youth. Knowing? What the fuck does knowing mean? Knowing? N-O-I-N-E? What the fuck does that mean? Maybe I'm ignorant. Let me look up what that word means. Knowing? Knowing is a phonetic spelling of 9. Nah, can't be. Strength Youth 9? Knowing? Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Or tonight. SYN. Strength Youth Knowing. There's always some obscure shit like that I'm like, what? But sell your nuggets. Sauce your nuggets. Soda, you're nauseating. 6 yucky nozzles. No, that sounds crazy. What did I say again? Something youth. I forgot already. Strength. I don't get it. Knowing? See, of course, Glacial's nowhere to be found. Unless he's figuring out, he's like, actually, yeah, I should probably know this too. I've been using it, but I don't know what it means. Now I have questions. Now I have fucking questions. I have questions. Noise. I thought it was like noise, like when people say nice, but noise. Remember that was like a Key and Peele sketch? Noise. Shit, 104K already. All right. That already passed the, well, yeah, maybe it didn't start hitting yet. And I think there's a delay on all that shit, but that's already 2K. That's like the expected amount. It could stop there and that could be it. Doubt it. Damn. That Cuffem shit was crazy yesterday. Damn. He's about to be rich. Watch, Cuffem's about to be the biggest streamer in the world because one, I feel like that's his like transformation ritual, kind of like me breaking my arm. But that's I don't know which one I'd rather have at that point. I don't know, depending on the severity of his shit. I might that one's tough. So one, he had that ritual that was done, that evil fucking ritual. I don't know what the fuck. Shit. And he's about to get some bread. He's about to get papered up off of that shit. He's gonna sue whatever that venue is, wherever the fuck they were, or whatever production company, however did that shit, whoever fucking put that supposed to be safe area for VIPs, the most unsafe part of the fucking venue, all of a sudden, oh, sounds like a check to me. Yeah, and with Aiden on his side, Aiden's probably got some. Oh my god, they're about that. You got to get like 2 milli off that. You got to. I don't know what the damages are, but they're probably gonna run it up. Like he's probably gonna have a concussion. surgery, like cosmetic like yeah, they're gonna run that shit up. Emotional distress. I'm just saying, especially when that's supposed to be a protected area specifically. That's the last thing that's supposed to happen in that situation. That's and I think multiple people felt too. Like, oh, they're cooked. They're cooked, but you know, it's one of those things. That's what I was talking about yesterday. Like that scary part about like sometimes to get to that next level, you like some weird shit has to happen. That's what I don't like. That's that shit I don't like. I don't like that part because you hear about it so many times, and sometimes it's worse, and it's just a scary thing. And it's kind of like one of those things where it's like you go, okay, cool, my shit happened already. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Or is it like, hey, this is a warning. This type of shit's gonna keep happening, and that's where I'm kind of like I get a little scared, you know. And that's why I'm a little apprehensive about these streamer awards. Cause I'm like, is it just bad energy? Should I just like kind of like keep to myself and do this shit and just kind of like keep it pushing? Do I really need to be in this atmosphere? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And I don't know if the atmosphere is there's a dark energy in streaming or just entertainment or I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell, but it's crazy because like I've always heard people talk about this type of shit, but I've never actually really experienced it, especially in entertainment. I've been around in different little things, but I've never noticed the actual dark energy. If anything, I've always felt like this kind of like innocent, like, oh, this is not what people think type of energy. But something about the streaming world, maybe it's because like, and I've been in some higher up, I've noticed some weird things, but not like anything, you know, just kind of like weird. Oh, maybe it's in my head, but nothing like dark. I've never felt that energy until this streamer shit, but maybe it's because I've never been so close, like on a personal level, to like the top before. You know what I'm saying? It's like I might have met some actors and artists and shit, but maybe not like the top or not a lot at once. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's the difference. Now, if I would have started to hang around, like I was thinking about this today. I feel like the most famous person I've ever met is Jamie Foxx, right? And then I was like going down the list, and it's like, okay, there's some other people, Smokey Robinson, da 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 da, but it starts to drop off significantly after that, as far as like really, really A plus celebrity, then maybe some A's, and then the rest B, C's. You know what I'm saying, like that. But with the streaming, with the stream sniping, I've only been targeting high profile people. So I don't know if that's the thing, like being that close to the top, as opposed to like if I would have started trying to like come up with streaming and just more networking with like up and coming streamers. You know what I mean? If that was my approach instead, which is still probably a smart approach. I don't know if that's the difference, like just going straight for the top, like a DDG, even a Canal is really up there, high key. You know, even Sketch, like just like how internet infamous that he is, you know what I'm saying? Or Tota and the Deshay, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's that, but I didn't really even notice any really dark energy until the TwitchCon thing, though. That's where it just kind of was like weird. All of a sudden it was weird. Everything, I don't know. Not everything. I didn't think it was weird until it got weird. It seemed kind of like very almost like more lax than like traditional Hollywood. And then it just got weird. What was I gonna say? So I don't know. Prayers for Cuffem. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just don't like that shit. I don't. Cause I watch too. I'm a conspiracy theorist by heart. Like I'm all into all that shit. Like in my mind, I'm like, it's like I'm agnostic, but it's like an inverse agnostic. It's like I believe it until I see that it's not true. But it's still like I'll believe it when I see it though. But it's like I'm more on the side of like this might be true as opposed to being more like skeptical of it, of some weird shit. I'm more like I try to like figure out how it could be true. You know what I'm saying? But I don't necessarily believe it until I see it, you know. So I don't know. 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 I don't like that there's this idea of like there's like something bad has to happen before something good happens. I don't know. I don't know. That shit's weird because that's not necessarily like a that's not necessarily like a normal fact of life. That's more some like dark shit. You know what I'm saying? Blessings come in good times. Blessings come randomly, but it seems like in certain circumstances, like the fact that you have to pay your dues for something bad to, or something bad has happened for something good to happen. It's in that sacrifice territory, and that's where it's like that's where you don't want to be, because it's not even that it's like true or like there's demons and shit like that, but it's more or less like the people in the atmosphere's way of thinking. So then it kind of does just manifest just naturally, and that's who you don't want to be around. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be around people that are like, ah, that's him. We got to put all our energy that way. So I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. It's the man. I don't know. It's weird shit. You know, it's weird shit. I feel like this year was a weird year of like a lot of shit got exposed and swept under the rug and shit. A lot of shit that like we would have said, yeah, right. And then you see it or you hear about it and you're like, what the fuck? This was happening at this party, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Where you would go, yeah, right. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? Why would that happen? That doesn't make any sense. Then you just hear all these accounts and it's like, well, shit, okay. It just changes your perspective. And then like the whole like UFOs thing where it's like, yeah, right. And then they like the government's saying like, nah, like low key, the shit, like you're like, what? Like all of a sudden. So it makes you kind of question a lot of things. Like, well, what else did we think is some bullshit? But are ghosts real all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? Like, can people shapeshift? I don't know. Are there werewolves? Is there Bigfoot? I don't know, bruh. I don't know. It's weird. You know, it's like, and it starts to make you question, okay, well, where did these stories come from? Why do we have these stories? Because just the same, if aliens are these stories and we're meant to believe that it's not real, it's like, well, what is going on? What the fuck is going on? I don't know. So it's kind of like our minds have been opened because of shit that we are seeing that we didn't even think was possible. Alongside with all like the like kind of more calm shit that's happening at the same time, like a ChatGPT, the dawn of that. So a lot of people hate it, I get it, but you can't deny that shit. It's like you know what I mean? There's only so much you could deny about an AI or ChatGPT. There's only so much you can deny about a self-driving car. Like it might suck right now, but it's been fucking 3 years, 2 years. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's a blip in the history of this, you know? So it's like the people that are, you know, I get it, you know, but it's weird. You got to look at the whole picture. It's like whether you like ChatGPT or not, shit. Whether it's ChatGPT or something else in the near future, that's the thing, is gonna be around. You can't unsee ChatGPT. People, you know what I'm saying? Like, is here. It's here. We are here. You know, you can't undo it, and you can choose to undo it, but that just means that, everyone else around you doesn't have to think like that, and you know, it's just gonna keep scaling up. So hate it or love it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even like if you can't beat them, join them. It's like, is clearly here. Find the benefit in it. Avoid it if you want, but you're just gonna get clobbered by everybody else. You know? Because it's just gonna keep getting better and better, and all the things that you don't like about it are just gonna get better and better. So then what is it? You know, it's something else. Imagine if like computers were still the same way as when Windows 95 came out. Imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Like we couldn't, like, bro, like the shit that I can do on this little laptop is crazy. And this is like, I'm struggling with this little laptop, you know what I'm saying? But the things that I'm doing on it, you could never even fathom. Like, you know, on that computer. So it's like, that's where we are. We're on Windows 95 of ChatGPT. Like, whoa, you can, a color screen. Whoa, let me print this document. Let me open up Word or whatever program it was. I don't even fucking know what you would do. Let me play Minesweeper. You know what I mean? Let me play Ski Free. Oh, solitaire. Oh shit! Like mind's blown. You know what I'm saying? And now we can fucking stream and do VR and play video games and fucking. You can take a picture, a photo that has text on it and select the text. Like crazy shit, bruh. What's your favorite debit card? I don't have a favorite debit card, unless you mean credit card. My favorite credit card is like, I like the Apple card and I like the Amex card. Those are my favorites. But yeah, I only have one debit card. Bank of America. But yeah, man, it's like, you know, the internet and the internet, like in on Microsoft Windows 95, I don't even know if we had internet. I think we did, but it was a whole different internet. Remember Internet Explorer? Like, imagine if we were like, Internet Explorer was everything at one point, and now it's nothing. So imagine what we think ChatGPT is. Yeah, maybe it is shit, like, objectively. But like, wait till fucking Chrome comes out. Wait till Firefox comes out. Wait till Safari. Well, that probably always existed, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's wild. It's wild. The browser is like not even important. You can use any browser. That's the crazy thing now. It's like it's not the idea of a browser is so broad that you have. So now it's like everybody is using ChatGPT, of course, because it's killing everybody. But wait till just the idea of, and it already is. There's already all these AIs already, like these LLMs, like so fast though too. Like we're low key on like Windows 98 right now, but it only took like, instead of it taking 3 years to come out, it took a year to get there. You know, that's how fast we're fucking moving. Glacial said, nice. He said, I want to get near the black card. I know the black card hard to get insanely, so I want to get near it. Hell yeah. Who just went on black card? I think Ada was just talking about he's about to get the black card with no annual fee because his cousin works at Amex or whatever. Yeah, no, I have the gold card, but I didn't get the platinum. I thought that was too much to pay a year for that shit for what I was getting. If I travel more, I'll probably get the platinum card, but especially for like the lounges and the airport and shit, because you can't get in with gold. But yeah, black card is cool. You can damn near buy anything with that. Except for probably drugs. Drugs would probably be hard to buy with the black card, but you could probably figure it out. You have to like buy somebody like a PS5 or something. To get an 8-ball or some shit. Oh shit. There's ways, there's methods. Imagine buying somebody a PS5 for an 8-ball. That'd be crazy. It's like, yo, you can just sell this shit. Go return it. No, you probably couldn't even return. You have to figure that one out. I want to get the special USA metal debit card. Which one is that? Is that an Amex? Yeah, I've been off my credit card shit for a little while now, but I'm getting on. I just gotta take care of some business with that. But I do like debit though. It's just more. I hate like thinking I have more, but then I gotta pay something off. I don't like that. But it's good though. It's like I'd rather it be gone, so I don't not even be tempted to spend it. But yeah, you can play games with your mind like that to get yourself in that wave. I just get obsessed and I just start swiping my credit card too much, and I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? I was buying like clothes and shit, like fuck it. I was running that shit up. Stupid shit, you know? There's like certain shit you shouldn't buy on I think the biggest problem with the credit card is that I found some dispensaries here that would like take credit card, and that's the worst thing you should ever do, is buy substances with it, or anything really, alcohol, anything. I would only buy like shit that like even food is like it's cool though, like depending on some credit cards are good for food or whatever, but like I don't know. You should like buy shit that you can like potentially return or resell with credit. I believe, you know what I mean? But food is crazy. Even though, like, of course, you want to, yeah, swipe your credit card for the food, of course. But I don't know. My favorite thing to buy on credit cards was like equipment and stuff like that. Like things that like I need that I can like use for business, and so I can eventually make that money back. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, shit like that. Like a camera lens or like some mics or some shit like that. That I would feel like okay buying that because I know I can at least, even if I don't make all of it back, even if I make like half of it back, okay, that means that I got this for half price type shit, in a way. Glacial said we get miles with ours for flying, so it helps us a lot cheaper flights. Yeah, exactly. I don't fly that much, and when I do, I usually don't pay for my tickets, so it's like I guess it's different. I don't think I've ever bought a plane ticket before in my life. I think I bought like one plane ticket myself in my whole life, and that was like to come back to LA. It was like a one-way ticket for $100. That was like the one ticket I ever bought in my life. I swear. And maybe like one other time for like something, but yeah, no, I rarely ever buy tickets. But I've flown a million times. Billions of times. Millions of times. What's your favorite airline, Glacial? And what does SYN stand for? My favorite airline is JetBlue. I'm not gonna lie. JetBlue is the shit. And I think I like American too. But I also probably haven't been on that many types of airlines, but I've been on, oh, Southwest is fire too. I like the bag policy on Southwest. So it depends. I'll say domestic since I haven't flown international yet. Delta. Really? Delta? You fuck with Delta? I don't not like Delta. I just haven't seen the perks of it. But yeah, I mean, I've flown a million Delta flights. Millions. Although I don't fly Delta that much anymore. I used to fly Delta more back in the day. Like back in the day. Now it's always, yeah, like JetBlue or what did I fly last time? I forgot now. That was oh, I flew United last time. Oh, I like Breeze too. Breeze is cool. Breeze is like it's chill. I fuck with Breeze actually too. That's like a new one, but I fuck with Breeze. Delta, then United, then American, then Southwest, then Alaska Air. I don't think I've flown Alaska Air yet. Yeah, Southwest is cool. American is cool. United is cool. Yeah, what was the perk of United was cool. I feel like they have good leg room. They have decent leg room, low key. There's nothing I didn't like about United. They had internet that you could kind of tap in. You could text for free, and they had the movies on some of the flights. It was cool. Delta has best service. Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe I haven't flown Delta in a little minute to even remember. What's the airline that has like their first class is fucking dope as fuck? I forgot which one that is. They have like a nice ass first class, like just on a regular plane. I forgot which one that is now. Maybe that is Delta. No, that's American. I feel like it's American that has a nice ass first class. It's like a little bed type shit. What's your dream airline to fly on? I mean, like of the ones I know, or if I had to like piece together, I would say it's like the ideal would be the bag policy of Southwest, the probably I like JetBlue's everything else. Yeah, the bag policy of Southwest and JetBlue's like I like JetBlue. I don't know why. No, out of all airlines. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, the safest one, the one with free food, the one that isn't. That's what sucks about Breeze is like it's cheap, but they just make you pay for everything, including like every snack, every drink, except for maybe water. Oh, yours is Emirates. See, I guess I don't know enough about them. I always wanted to fly on Virgin Mobile. I mean Virgin, whatever it was called. That one always seemed cool. Or Virgin Atlantic, was that what it's called? I always wanted to. I don't know any ones by names, but yeah, I do. I did want to always try one of those international flights, or like one that has like 2 levels or some shit. I always thought that'd be cool. But I don't. But off names, I guess I don't know a lot of airlines off the top of my head. What was Drake's airline called? What is that shit called? Hold on. We gotta find that one. That's the one I want to fly. I want to fly a Drake's plane. Air Drake. We gotta fly on Air Drake. That's the one to fly on. What perks do I like for airlines? What do you look for? I like when they have free texting. That's always like cool because you get like notifications and text, and like you can use certain things like DMs and shit. That's cool. I like when they have easy to access internet. I don't know if there's ever free internet to use, but hey, if it's like cheap internet, airline, yeah. I like when they don't have a middle seat, when there's only like 2 seats, so it's easier to get out and in, leg room, comfortable seats. Anything else is kind of regular. I guess when they have the little screen, that's always good, so you can watch shit if you want. Anything else is they're all kind of the same to me after a certain point. Of course, the bag policy, if you could check like a bag for free, or a not strict bag policy at least. That's really it. Oh, the points. I like the point systems. Those are cool. I think I feel like I want to say JetBlue has a good point system. So when you fly, you can sometimes redeem those points for like the internet, shit like that. That's always cool. But yeah, no, I mean, everything else is kind of standard to me. But I feel like I've been flying like the same airlines and routes for like years, just like LA to Hartford, Connecticut, like LA to Hartford, Connecticut for years. So I haven't really flown that many other places like that. So there's probably a lot of other shit that I'm kind of naive to. What's cool though about flying now is you don't have to take your shoes off anymore. I feel like the last 2 times I flew, I didn't have to take my shoes off, which was interesting. So that's different. Glacial said, yeah, I guess diff for my fam, they service so we get more perks, maybe. Oh, okay. Exactly, yeah. Nah, I mean, I'm always like the lowest shit. I never changed my seat option. I'm always like zone or group 6 in boarding. Like I used to fly a lot of standbys back in the day. What is that called? Standby flight? I used to fly a lot of those. And a couple times I got first class doing that. That was cool, and I don't think I ever not got on a flight because of that. Maybe like one time and I was like, damn, but it was okay. Glacier said, but same for us. Delta has the best bag policy. You think Delta's better than Southwest? Southwest lets you check a whole fucking big ass suitcase for free. I can't remember what Delta's is. Maybe I haven't flown in a while, but I was like, what the fuck? I was surprised. Maybe it's the same. Southwest was crazy, like a whole big ass suitcase for free. One airline that I don't like is, and no one likes it, is Spirit. Although I feel like Spirit's gotten a little better. When they first came out, it was like a parody of an airline. I couldn't, like how bad it was, and everybody shared the same story. I was like, how can it all be shitty? at every location. That doesn't make sense. And so many people had bad spirit. Like I had like at least 2 bad spirit experience, like firsthand shit. And I'm like, what? This is they are different. It's like they tell their employees. It's like that restaurant in Vegas where they like yell at you on purpose. That's like their like business model. Like just be as rude as fuck as you can to these customers. And while we also give you no perks or anything except for slightly cheaper flights, and it really is offset by the fact that we charge you for literally everything. But hey, if you're in a pinch and you just need to get and go, I guess it is what it is. So, and then there was Frontier, which was like similar but like a little bit nicer, but just as janky as Spirit. And now there's Breeze, which feels like it's the same exact thing as Spirit, but they just nice. It's like just like the nice version. It's like it's the same company, but they say, all right, we're gonna be nice instead of being mean. And then I feel like Spirit is okay now. They've chilled out, but they have the worst seats ever. I feel like the seats don't recline; they just stay still, and there's no leg room, but you just gotta deal with it because it's cheap. Fuck Spirit Airlines, not fuck Spirit Airlines. I mean, they're cool. They're cool. They're cool. You shouldn't say fuck any airline. Actually, you want nothing but good vibes for airlines, right? It's not something that a company you should like condemn. You don't want any bad energy on that shit. People are just trying to get to their destination. But damn. I remember I had a bag at Spirit where I was like traveling and I was like, please be careful with my, I think they like put like a fragile sticker on, and I just see like the next person just like slam my shit down. I'm like, God, man. It's like it was like, it felt like personal. It's like they saw the fragile tag and they were like, oh, fuck this. Let me do the opposite. It was like that. I was like, this is dark energy. I don't want to fly on this flight. Shit is crazy. Spirit is crazy. They should just rebrand to something else. It's like low key they like transition into like Breeze, and they're just like to like change the connotation. Glacial Busher sent 3 photos. Hold on. This shit is not hit it. Oh, flying stats. Shit. What's SJO? San Jose? Hell yeah. Aruba. Miami, Denver, Anchorage, Australia? BK, I don't even know half of these. DFW, ICN, LAX. Okay, LAX. Yeah, no, you've flown a lot, shit. Glacials. Yo, what is SYN? I'm going to assume that you don't know what it means. Or maybe I'll find out tomorrow on BHD stream on Kick. He's withholding this information on purpose. I can tell. All right, I guess I'll ask him tomorrow. Gotta have questions so I can't answer for your pod. Okay, all right, I got you. See, I peeped the game. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just building lore. Maybe someone watching will want to know too, and they'll tune in. I don't know. Oh yeah, we should put I guess it doesn't matter that much. I was gonna put it in the chat, but should have did that way earlier. It's all good. I really don't promote streams, but it's kind of like more or less I'm not doing my own promo. But if it's like when it's third party, there's a link. It's kind of like a different thing. Because then it's like, okay, this is somebody else's shit that I'm going on. So like, however it comes out, you know, it's a W for me, no matter what. No matter what. I think it's a W overall, but you know, shit. Glacial said, "Have I ever been to an airport lounge?" No. That would be my one reason to get the Amex Platinum card is for the Amex lounges. I haven't. I haven't. I haven't. I heard you can like fucking sleep in there low key sometimes, and there's like free food and shit. That's man, to me that if you travel all the time, definitely worth it. But yeah, I only got to Amex Gold, and you can't really do shit with it. But yeah, I've heard it's only worth it though. It's definitely worth it. I guess probably the food and everything. Yeah, no, it's coming soon, coming. Or you might just skip straight to privates. You know what I mean? And just be like airport lounge. You know, I don't know. But that's dope though. Oh man, 20 minutes and I'm gonna get off this shit. Damn. Yeah, we're doing good. I don't know what I'm going to do for day 172 tomorrow, but what I do know is that the plan is to be streaming on Twitch again. So hopefully we remove this right here. We remove this. And maybe it'll be a Twitch Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see. They might play games. I'm always expecting the worst, which is bad. You should you should expect the best, prepare for the worst. You know? But, you know what I mean? What is Murphy's Law? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So it's like, you know, you gotta be prepared. And really, there's really nothing to be prepared for. It's just like, well, sorry, it didn't happen. But I guess I'm already prepared because I'll just stream on Kick and YouTube again, you know. But we will see around 5 p.m. Literally streaming with BHD Buddy, and Twitch will be back at the same exact time, 5 p.m. Actually, no. Wait, what time is it? Yo, shout out 2000 Sit. That's what's up. And Restream is working again. Nice. Hey man, freedom in 15 hours. Yes, that was what we were just talking about. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, you know, if not, Kick is still going on. But yeah, do you use Twitch too? 2000. Do you use? Are you a Twitch watcher as well? But there's always freedom. That we never lost the freedom. Nah, just Kick. Nah, hey, let's do a test. That's interesting. So but okay. So I'm curious to find out how you. Yeah, YouTube is working again. Nice. I'm curious to find out how you got on Kick though, because like I feel like I got Twitch first, just because like the way I was introduced by streaming. I think Twitch just was bigger. And I got in through like Kai Cenat and then like that umbrella. And then eventually I think I got on Kick because of like Vitaly and like Neon and Aiden. How did you find out about what drew you to Kick first? Like who was the first streamer that like brought you to Kick? Or were you on Twitch but you got rid of it and then went to Kick? I'm just curious how this shit works. Like you said, like Kick's approach to censorship didn't like Twitch and its format. So oh, okay, I see. So you probably were on Twitch a little bit, and then, so you know probably a little bit of the politics and people's lore and shit, like people getting banned and shit like that. And were you following like Sneeko and shit like that, and like Aiden? So I feel like those people early kick people because they were like banned from Twitch and shit. And is Sneeko banned from Kick too, or maybe he just doesn't fuck with it? I can't remember. Not that far into it. 2006 said, I just use it to follow a few friends who started streaming. Gotcha. More into Kickverse, if you will. No, I feel you. No, it's Kick world and Twitch world. They are completely separate. And it's like I kind of knew that going in, but I guess I didn't realize it until it really is different. And I didn't really fully realize it until like I had people on my Kick chat basically like platform gangbanging against people on my Twitch format, and I was like, yo, this is, people really don't fuck with each other like that, because Twitch people definitely hate Kick people. Like, so many people, I remember I told my sister, I'm like, yeah, I just told her I fuck with Kick, and she was like, why? And I'm like, is that really a problem? This is a thing that people really don't understand? I don't know. I just always enjoyed the Kick content because it was, I guess, edgy, but I never realized that Twitch wasn't, you couldn't really be edgy like that. I just had, again, it was like, what drew me was like Vitaly streams, and I'm like, okay, I'm not seeing this on Twitch, so this, I don't know, to me it was fine. 2000 said Cassidy Wild in Kick chat. You're right, it's a completely different energy, and I remember it was like, yeah, they were going against, man, that was crazy time, and you could just like see it all on the screen, like the little icons up on the screen right here, and they're just like, it's like, this is wild. They're really going, and the most toxic one, even more than Kick. YouTube is way worse than Kick. I didn't realize. I thought that YouTube would be tame. YouTube is the worst chat. They're way worse than Kick. Kick is like, you'll get a couple people and they'll say some like funny shit that's actually funny. It's like clever, but it's mean. But YouTube is just like, they'll say anything, literally anything, the worst shit ever to you. Like, some of it's funny, but sometimes you just gotta like ban them real quick because it's like they just say some crazy ass shit. YouTube is crazy. I thought it was gonna be like somewhere in the middle, you know. But I thought Kick was the worst, but YouTube is insane. But yeah, no, Kick is cool. I fuck with Kick, and I don't know. They're all so different. That's why I like to stream on all three, just because it's just like a whole different vibe. And really, I don't really get much YouTube chat unless I do like YouTube vertical for whatever, but it's like the certain like built-in vertical into the phone. Like if you try to do a vertical from the computer, I don't know. It might work, but it's something about straight from the phone. It's like a different, it sends it out to like a different algorithm. That's when I get the chat, but it's hard to do both. But you can though, there's ways to do it. But yeah, man, what was I gonna say? So yeah, tomorrow, be back on Twitch. That'll be cool. Like just a, I don't know, it's just a different perspective. And yeah, there's people there that used to come in too, just a couple, but you know, hopefully it'll feel right to be back in the groove of things. Yeah, no, that's it. Oh yeah, you said that's what I wanted to talk about. You said I used to follow a few friends who started streaming. That's actually cool. I don't really, none of my friends are into streaming at all. I don't think I have. The only like friend that I have, you know, more or less is Ty. That's like the only person that I know that I personally know that's into streaming. Unless it's like somebody that I met through streaming. And then yeah, like I guess we did that Dave's Hot Chicken Challenge with Dave D. Haas, and he said that some of his friends were on Kick or whatever. But yeah, interesting. So that's dope. That's dope. That I'm telling you, being a supporter of your friend's streams is like the best thing you could do for somebody, because just being in there once in a while, just like chatting, just you could like say one thing and it like can make their whole stream that much better. So that's what's up. A lot of people just aren't into streaming though. Like a lot of people are, but a lot of people aren't. And I guess since I'm on the side of like creating it, maybe I'm just like less available. Like, because every time my friends want to hang out, I'm like in the back of my mind is like, can I stream it? Can I stream it? And usually they're not really, you know. So. You would think I would know more people that are into it, but I just don't. I just don't. I guess I can close this thing right now since it's cleared up. Boom. What's going on though? 2000 sit. You doing your truck unload type of thing? YouTube chat is definitely out of control though. I got the whole idea was to manifest momentum. It's so crazy. I think it's like it's like my the consistency of the manifesting momentum is it's starting to go into not into autopilot, but it's starting to like kind of build up a little what is that called? Centrifugal motion? No, is that the word? Like a when you like almost like when you have a little toy car and you rev it back and it goes like that. I'm just gonna, you know, but more or less a moped where you kind of like pedal it to get it going, or like a chain, like a lawnmower where you that type of thing. Yes, sir. And the big smoke of Dryden, Ontario. What does the big smoke mean? That's just the area, the big smoke. Because that sounds like a cool time. The big smoke. It's like cool hearing about like different areas because it's like shit that I'd never heard before. You know what I mean? Usually like you might have heard about something in America, but when it's like in a different country, it's like a whole like the big smoke. It doesn't even sound familiar. It does, but it doesn't. You know, because I feel like I would remember that. Be like, oh yeah, I heard of that before. That's what they call a large population center here. What? But it's got like 2,500 people here. What the fuck? That's what they call a large population center here. Like a population of people, and that's 2,500. I don't get it. How that's a lot. I don't get it. Or is it like a Walmart thing? That's 2,500 people. They call it a big smoke. That's what they call a large population center here. What? Big Smoke, Ontario. Big Smokes, no. What is the Big Smoke in Ontario? I don't get it. One of the theories states the name Big Smoke comes from Toronto's history as an industrial center. Why is Toronto called the Big Smoke? I don't get it. The Big Smoke is an informal term for a large city, most commonly used for London, but also applied to cities like Toronto and Sydney. Oh, Big Smoke, like, oh, I see. Oh, I get it. But I don't kind of get what you're saying, but I get the smoke part. Because it's like, it'd be like you would call LA a big smoke because of like the industrialness, like the smog in the air from all the shit that's happening. Gotcha. As opposed to like clear skies. Gotcha. Okay. And the big smoke of Dryden, Ontario. Gotcha. Got it. I get it now. But what is the 2,500 people though? I don't get it. How is that a large population, or is it just that's what I don't understand. Because 2,500 people sounds like the smallest town of all time. Or you're telling me that the population of Dryden is 2,500 people, and that's big for the area. Like, I don't even see how you could have a Walmart with 2,500 people. Yeah, it literally says Dryden, Ontario, as of the 2021 census, has 7,000 people. What the fuck are you talking? How can something be so small? I don't get it. I don't get it. How can there be that few people? There's like more people in the city that I live in than 7,000 people. There's high schools that have 7,000 people. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm just saying a big one. Somewhere probably in LA. There's probably, I don't know. Is that a lot? Maybe not. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. Maybe not 7,000. Maybe I'm tripping. But that's like a community college or something, right? So Springfield Central, where I'm from, has over 2,000 students. So that's a high school in a small city. So it's like, let's look up Hollywood High School population. That's not the biggest high school, but there's got to be a big high school. Oh, maybe not. Maybe 7,000 is too many. Okay. Okay, maybe I sold. Maybe I sold. My high school only had 300 people in a good year. Okay, so Canada's on some low population shit. What is the Toronto population? You guys have way too many people. I'm about to answer your question in a second, Glacial. The population of the city of Toronto is 3 million. Los Angeles population. Oh, well, they're comparable, actually. 3.8 million. Interesting. Ontario population, Canada. Huh? Ontario has 16 million people. Ontario, Canada is bigger than LA? That can't be true. I'm just confused by the numbers. How do you have places that have fucking 7,000 people population and Ontario is bigger than Toronto? What are we talking about? I'm confused. Anyway, yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. I'm confused. Yeah, I get it though. It's like the whole thing. I get what you're saying. It's not as small. So, Glacial said, "What's your dream car?" Dream car, right? Because dream car. What car do I want? Because like I'm not that crazy into cars. So like dream car for me is probably basic to some people. Like what's the dopest car I want? Like that I actually care about and want? Uh, I would feel good if I had a. I don't really care about cars, bro. But like, I'll start with like low tier and then I'll go high tier. Like low tier, mid to like medium tier. Like I like Range Rovers, G Wagons, and honestly I just want a Tesla to be honest. And higher end, I don't know. If I would feel good if I had like a matte black Urus or like I guess a Bentley would be cool, but I don't really want that, you know. Uh, Something like that, you know. Maybe like some self-driving like Mercedes Benz, something like that, like some new shit, like I guess. I don't know. What about you? I don't really care about like Lambos and like Ferraris like that, or like even like SRT cars. I don't really care about those type of cars like that. Ontario's like our California. Cali has 39 million versus. Yeah, okay, the whole California. Ontario 16 million. Okay. So Los Angeles specifically is the 3, but Ontario is like the whole state. I gotcha. That puts it into a completely different perspective. So it's like different like pockets within in Ontario. I get it. Ontario is 2 times 5 bigger than California, so it's not as nearly as densely populated either. Gotcha. But still pretty popping though, it seems. Maybe certain areas are probably more densely populated than others. Oh yeah, Cybertruck too. Put that on the list. That's one too. Yeah, Cybertruck is on the list. I either want like the. Actually, I would do any Tesla. Like I like the regular Model 3. I like the Model Y. Or Model 3, but also there's the ones that are better than the 3 that are the same size. And I like the Y, and then obviously the Cybertruck is fire. A Cali man not wanting a Tacoma. If you ever see me driving a pickup truck, I've changed. Shit. And I'm not really a Cali guy. I'm more of an East Coast type of person by nature, but yeah, I'm out in California. A Tacoma is ridiculous. A Tacoma. Yo. I would take a Maybach though. Yeah, Maybach, of course. A Maybach is cool. Doesn't that seem like more like a car to be driven in though? I guess you could just whip the Maybach around though. Yeah, I definitely would want to jump into the electric wave just to see how it goes. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what other car I fuck with. I mean, yeah. I like G-Wagons, I like Range Rovers. That would be cool. I would feel really good about that if I had those. Or the self-driving Benz. Yeah, hell yeah. BMW's cool. You know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't really. What's another? Yeah. I said what I said. I think anybody would take the Maybach though. I'll take the Maybach and sell it, and get a couple things. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just gonna drop. I'll try to sell that quickly as possible, and get 2 whips out of that. Make some Maybach music. That'd be a good button. Maybach music. That was a good era. Classic producer tag. Or really a label tag at the time. But there's not really a lot of things like that. True, yeah. Maybachs are cool though. I would probably be like thinking about like worst comes to worst, like what car could I like live in? Worst comes to worst, it'd be okay. I think the Cybertruck would be fire for that. Like, just fucking camping that shit. That'd be fire. I'm curious to see what happens with Tesla, like what new shits that they do. But they kind of seem like they're one of those things where they keep the same body model for years. Like Tesla's been out for a minute. Tesla's been out for like since like 2008 or some shit, or 12 or something. Early though. And it's like it looks the same. It looks like this. I mean, they changed actually a lot. Some of them changed quite a bit, but the same shit that's been out for a while, they kind of look the same. If you see a Tesla that has like silver door handles, like it might look new, but it's the ones with the black door handles are the new ones though. But then you could probably just easily get your door handles like swapped out or something so it looks newer. Like it's crazy. And I think if you buy a used Tesla, you just get the data plan. It just always sticks with the car no matter what. So you don't have to, you get like free internet essentially with if you buy a used Tesla. Some shit like that. Maybe it has to be a certain year of it. But like certain models, it just comes with that shit built in. It's crazy. I don't know. Tesla is definitely like, I don't know. I feel like I would be very satisfied with just like a Tesla. Like I feel like buying a Tesla would be like buying like a MacBook or like an iPhone, whereas just like you just keep getting new ones and new ones, upgrading them or some shit like that. That's what I feel like buying a Tesla would be like for me. Whereas like okay, it's kind of like hard to buy in, but like you get into a system where you just keep trading them in, and it just works out for you type shit. I guess you could lease a Tesla too, but yeah, I don't know. I don't. What I don't like though, I don't like higher end cars. I don't like that shit where it like shuts off at like a red light and then it. I hate that shit. I don't know what that shit's called, but like if you drive like a certain like Mercedes, certain yeah, just certain like newer upscale cars, they do that shut off shit, and I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. That shit is like, that shit gives me anxiety, because it's like hard to like start up and like get going again too. It like takes an actual second to go, and I don't know. I forgot what that shit's called, but I guess it like saves fuel or whatever. But I hate that function. I don't know. They just like start. You can like hear it like, even if you're in your car and somebody else's car, you hear it like at the red light. Yeah, what is that shit called? It's the weirdest shit that like no one ever asked for. And you would think that that would be like in a lower end type of car, like efficiency mode, but it's like in the higher end cars. But it's just hard to believe that that's burning less fuel than having to start that shit up again. I don't understand how that shit works. Auto on off for emissions control. Oh, I see. So you're okay. It's like a built. Okay, interesting. Well, for that reason, I guess I've kind of can. I'm not too mad at that. But damn, it just seems so. Yeah, I guess. But it's like you would think that they would just make the cars like, because I feel like a lot of modern cars don't really put out that much emissions like older cars did. So it just doesn't seem like a modern problem. But I guess it's just kind of like built in like. It kind of reminds me of like how those cars like the windows fold in automatically for you. It's just like a, hey, we got you. Or like how the Tesla like it has like ticket evading technology. If like it senses that you're getting a ticket written, it'll start to like just move to like get out of it, like shit like that. So maybe it's just kind of that built-in luxury that it's like you would only experience by having it. But sometimes they use a lithium battery to power that feature, says 2000 sit. When it goes, it's major dollars. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. 2006 said ships be puking out bunker oil fumes all over, and they blame us little guys for the pollution. Gotcha. Interesting. No, that is interesting. Damn, that's real shit. That's real shit. Do they have any electric tractor trailers yet? Because I've heard that that's gonna be a wave. I don't know how that would seem like it'd take a lot of power though. Especially since like the idea is driving far, it seems like gas probably is the most efficient way to do that at this point. Unless they came up with like a, yeah, I don't know. Oh, they have some, but they don't have work with a damn 120-mile radius map. Gotcha, exactly. But they don't work with a. So you basically, they can't go very far, and it probably takes a long ass time to fully charge it. I'm gathering what you're saying. But obviously, that'll probably improve too. Is scary though? The idea of like, yes sir, not ideal at all. That makes sense. It seems like that's something that would evolve, but yeah, that the lithium battery thing is kind of like it's already dangerous on a small scale. So if that just keeps, I mean, unless they figure out some other type of whatever chemical to power these batteries in the future, which can't like shit run off like hydrogen or like, isn't there cars that can like run off water? Maybe they just don't go very fast. But yeah, that's interesting. It's interesting. That's like my one fear about the electric car though, is the battery, the explosion. That it's like, it's not like a typical combustion. It's a electric fire that you can't put out, and it's just like way more worse. That is kind of scary. Didn't Gilbert Arenas, didn't his son get like fucked up in a? Oh, he's still alive. Good. It was a Cybertruck though. Yeah. Well, good. At least he's alive. At least he's fucking alive. Yo, 14. Yo, that's crazy. 14 hours, 58 minutes. That's crazy. That's fucking insane. 14 hours till we're back on Twitch, bruh. Man. That's crazy. That means it's been a month since my fucking arm. It feels like it was like 2 weeks ago. That's what's crazy. Sometimes time fucking flies by. Damn, I'm out of... Wow, perfectly out of trees, too. Perfectly out of trees. Perfectly out of trees, too. Oh, did something come up in hip-hop? Oh, 2000 sit. Do you like Cassidy? Cassidy's been making some splash with he's like coming back. I like Cassidy's takes on rap though. The way he breaks down like rap syllables and stuff is cool. He's like, not a lot of people like talk about that shit. I would love to do a yeah, I think he has a battle coming up. Who is he battling here? Let's look it up. Yeah, he's it's like I never left, you know, it's like that type of thing. Like I can't be back, I never left type of thing. It's like I never left. Like Cassidy, he has some good takes on. Oh yeah. He's supposed to battle Easy the Block Captain, and Easy the Block. Oh, this doesn't have the little tap thing. Easy the Block Captain is the dude that apparently Remy Ma started like seeing while she was still low key married to Papoose or whatever, but he's also a battle rapper. And Cassidy's been kind of like speaking up for like Papoose and shit like that, but he's been just kind of like just talking shit. Let's see, like Cassidy, like what did he say? Like Cassidy, like Cassidy, what did he say? Like I don't even know. There's got to be like Cassidy rap bars or something. Cassidy talks about rap bars. Wait, why is this not working? Why can't I type talks about rap bars? Some shit like that. Cassidy finally explains his most criticized bar. I did not watch this. Oh, this clip right here. Like this was a cool clip. I actually enjoyed this clip. Let's see if the audio's on.
I don't think I've been rapping the same. I think an unexperienced person that might only listen to a little bit of my stuff might think that way. Nope.
Oh, your nephew that you've been talking about, Ty. You said he's a battle rapper, so he's gonna be at that event. Shit, is it New York? That's fire. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Cassie's nice. He had that. I forgot who he battled a couple years ago. Was it Hitman Holla? I can't remember who the fuck, but that was a funny battle too. Cassidy's great. He's like the same exact person. He hasn't changed at all. At all. That's fire.
Nobody piecing up the syllables and punching like me, and nobody did it to that level since I first came out. So if you comparing it on that level, yeah, it seemed like I'm still rapping the same. But like cadences, flow play, pockets, even beat per minutes that I be rapping on, they changed. I even be freestyles the people's songs that's out now, which is they beat per minute, not mine. And I still body it. And it make you feel the same way as when I was rapping back in the day with Show.
See, that's what we're talking about. That 5th or 6th of December is a streamer. There's a lot happening at that moment. So sometimes you gotta choose wisely.
that I had to advance. Because if I was rapping the same, this day and time, it wouldn't register the same. You wouldn't feel like it was hot because too much time passed. So for me to make you feel the same 20 years later, I had to elevate and be doing something different. But I could break it down. Like, I really understand rap. I don't sporadically do this. So whatever rap you want to break down, whatever rap you want to dig
Sporadically do that. That Philly accent is great.
into, I can let you know the difference. Like, there's no way for you to think that the same flow is, I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. I got the product, narcotics for the customers, homie. That's the first two bars of I'm a hustler, right? There's no way you could think that's the same as, we could go get it cracking, which you know what happened. He be under the covers, making love to each other. There's no way you could think that, how you doing, ma? This your song, ma? Yeah, come on, ma. This your song, ma. Neither one of those three songs is nothing. The amount of syllables, the piece up, the time of the beat where you start rhyming, none of it is the same. And that's not the same as, hey, I got my drink and my Dutchie. I just
Be the murder. People think that I'm lucky. Limp with a husky. Okay.
That's a whole different bounce and cadence and pocket than all them other songs. But people hear all them and say, yo, you rap the same on every song. On what song? On which one is it the same? Is that the same as I'm an innocent man? I do the damn thing. Bezel in the band playing, sling grand, spend 10 grand on the damn ring. Is that the same as I still will work from the
AM to the PM. Scouts
so
are.
so where is the same cadence or the same flow? Is nowhere. They just never heard a nigga punching and staying consistent like this. So the only person that they can compare that to these days is the older version of myself. And that's a blessing.
Type shit. That's real. That's real. That's real. Yo, shout out to Cassidy. Yeah, I just like how he like break. There's so many good clips with Cassidy's talking about this type of shit though, where he's breaking down bars. I'm still got to do like a bars breakdown. I gotta do that shit. I gotta do that shit because there's a couple people that I've heard talk about. There's only a few people that I hear talking about this shit. Like Cassidy. I wish Eminem needs to do a video on this shit. Eminem needs to do a video on bars, breakdown syllables and shit like that. That would be the, if he did like a little series of that shit, it would be the greatest shorts and everything. Like, even if he was just like breaking down his own lyrics, like how he broke down. I mean, maybe it already exists. Maybe I just haven't seen it. But Eminem needs to do that. But I've heard Cassidy talk like this. I want to hear Jadakiss talk about how he does it because he has a very specific thing. And the only other person I really heard, and there's other people that probably do, but I just can't, maybe not coming on the top of my head, is like, is Lush from No Jumper. It's like random. If you know Lush One, he's like one of the few people I've heard talk about syllables and bars and cadences on this like higher intellectual level. And the only people I've ever heard talk about this, and I've been around certain artists, especially my peers, and I've never heard people really talk about it. It's almost kind of more of a feeling sometimes, but is like the first person that actually showed me how to rap was talking about this shit, and his point of reference was, you know, people like Atmosphere and Eminem, or groups like Atmosphere, I mean, and Eminem and shit like that, and I don't know, it's just very few rappers you hear like talking this technical shit. But then you look at people like Tupac, he was doing that shit. He clearly understood it, but he kind of did it more casually. It wasn't so like, I'm trying to show off with it. It was just kind of more like, oh yeah, it just happened to be fly like that. Like, but you could tell he understand it. Like, I don't know. It's kind of a lost art, but it became the default. But you just don't really hear people talking about that shit like that. You really don't. Like, it's still like, and I really try to pay attention and like hear but you just don't really hear it. You just don't really hear it. It's like Lush and Cassidy, and it's like not many other people. Like, I swear, like. And Eminem a little bit, I heard him talk about it a little bit. He was just like, I would just, at a certain point, I just like try to fit as many rhymes into the bar of the same rhyme sound into the bar as possible. But that was like, I just want him to talk about that shit more, like how he really like does that shit. Like people have figured it out, you know, it's just rhyming words in between. But it's a certain way to do it though. It's a certain way to do that shit. I should break down accountability, do like one. I meant to do one of those fake genius videos with the yellow background and shit, and just like break down the bars. I probably did break it down before. I think I probably did it on stream at one point, but yeah. But anyway, 5th or 6th of December seems like it's a good weekend, so I gotta again choose wisely, and figure it out. But yeah, tomorrow should be a good day. I'm not gonna lie. Day 172. Interview with BHD Buddy on his Kick channel. I think it's here. I'll pull up the flyer one more time. So that'll be tomorrow. That should be a cool little, just different type of content, and I'll do it there and then like react to it. I guess I'll react to it. I guess the later that day, later that night, like around this time. So yeah, kick.com/ I think it's just BHD Buddy. BHD Buddy. Here, yeah, let's put that in the let's put it in the thing so you can copy and paste it. We'll put it in the thing. Although I don't know who will see this between then and wait, where is it? Here, kick.com/ BHD Buddy. Yeah, let's put it in the chat. I'll put it in the Kick chat. And this is at 5 p.m. or 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. So I'll put that up there. I'll pin it. So everybody go follow BHD Buddy. Let's see if I can throw this on YouTube too. Am I signed in? Here, I'll put it if on I can throw this on YouTube too. Shoot. And can't pin my own comment. Well, there it is on YouTube too. I don't know why I can't see it. Why can't I see that? Does it not push links? I see it on the maybe I have to switch channel. I'm not signed in. Yeah, let me just go on Chrome. It's the end of the stream. If it F's, it F's. Everybody go follow BHD Buddy on everywhere really. Let's paste it in the chat. I don't know why it didn't show up on the YouTube. Unless it could tell us the same like link, so it makes it like spam or some shit. I don't know. Unless it could tell us the same like shut the fuck up. There it goes. Yeah, something about like Restream, it doesn't put like the same oh, there it goes. It did paste it twice. All right, cool. So maybe there's like a thing if it's like it doesn't do the same text 2 times in a row. You got to space it out or some shit. But there it is. Go follow that. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll be on there. I guess talking shit. I don't know. Some skate talk, some great talks. You know what I mean? And it should be cool. I'm excited. And at the same exact time, also go on twitch.tv/the Kyle Young TV, and we should be unbanned. Hopefully, check for me. Let me know. So basically, at 5 p.m., see if my Twitch page is back active, and you know, come into the stream and let me know if you're watching, if you care. But all right, I'm about to end this one right quick because, you know, we got to pace ourselves. We can't just go crazy just because, you know, it's 2 hours, 24 minutes. Oh, we're cooking. We're killing it. So don't even feel bad. All right, this was a W stream to me. And appreciate you, Ty, with a W stream, of course. Of course, we got to... I don't think I said this yesterday. Deuces! I think I had to, like, shit too much. And I couldn't make it. But hopefully by the time you see me next, maybe there should be no ban and this Twitch suspension should end. So, all right, we'll be back.